Today I'm going to make homemade broccoli cheddar soup. I'm also going to add it to a bread bowl. This is going to be good. Okay, so today I'm making broccoli cheddar soup. Here I'm starting with a pound of fresh broccoli florets. You could also use frozen broccoli. I'm going to be using three 14.5 ounce cans. These are 3 cans of chicken broth. Here I have 1 cup of heavy cream. I'm going to start off by sauteing 1 small shallot, 3 cloves of garlic. I have 4 tablespoons of butter, a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. This is going to make a roux, and I will be using around 12 to 14 ounces of shredded cheese. I have a combination of sharp cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese because I had a small portion of pepper jack to use. I didn't have enough cheese. I'm also adding a 1/2 cup, maybe a little more extra, of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I will be adding salt, pepper, a little bit of seasonings and spices, and I'm going to make some soup. Here I have a pot preheating over a medium to medium-high heat, and to that I'm going to add my chopped shallot. This was just a small shallot that I finely chopped. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I'm going to go in with my garlic. Now for the butter. I'm going to let that melt down. And I've lowered the heat. I don't want this too high or too hot, so I put it onto a medium heat setting on my stove here, my burner. So now I'm going in with my 1/4 cup of flour. We're going in with just a little bit of onion powder. I'll say that's optional. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Some black pepper, just a little dash, and some paprika. I'd say a 1/4 teaspoon of each. Give that a mix. Going in with my chicken broth. And just continually mix and stir as you add it in. Once this is combined well, I'm going to crank up the heat back to a medium to medium-high heat. I want this to sort of simmer here. Now I'm adding in my broccoli. Salt. The lid. Let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Now remember, I'm working with fresh broccoli, so it will release some more of that water content, but once the 15 minutes is up, after it starts to simmer, I may add a little more liquid to it. Okay, so this has simmered for somewhere between like 10 and 12 minutes. I didn't take it the full 15, but you know, do what you must do. And I don't think it needs any extra liquid in this. I think this is good. 1 cup of heavy cream going right in. Gonna give that a mix. Crank up the heat just a little, not too much. Now go in with your cheeses. 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. Once this gently melts down and combines and just becomes creamy and smooth, I'll taste it for salt or seasoning, and I suggest you do the same and adjust it to your preference. So over a medium-low heat, I'm gonna let this gently simmer for another 10 minutes or until everything is combined and creamy. Okay, so the soup is done. Now you could take a cup or so of the soup, run it through a puree or a blender, pour it back into the pot, give it a mix. That does kind of give you more body and viscosity to the soup, but it has thickened enough in my opinion. I chopped the florets small, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm going to make a Panera style broccoli cheese soup bread bowl for my husband and son to share. They're super excited, so I'm gonna do that. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.